Welcome back to another Tool Review Tuesday, where I'm still your biggest tool.
Don't you forget it.
Yeah, it's hard not to. So today we are reviewing the 14-inch Mastercraft Chop Saw. This is undoubtedly my least favorite tool in the shop, but we use it a hell of a lot. We're going to go over all the things I don't like about it, and then we'll go over the things that I do like about it. So, look, it's a budget saw. It's as cheap as it gets. We bought this thinking, you know, back when we first got it, we didn't really know an awful lot about chop saws and thought that a cheap one was as good as the expensive ones. And, you know, over the years, we've sort of realized that you couldn't be more wrong. Nigel will throw in a bunch of B-rolls of us using this thing. The last thing I want to do is fire this thing up because it's noisy. Throw sparks everywhere. And it sucks. So, I mean, we've built all sorts of things. Roll cages, we built the frame for our Pajero, everything. We've had to use this for every project. The things that I really don't like about it is just quite how flimsy the mounting, like the clamping devices are, and how short they are. So if you're trying to clamp anything in there and do a bit of a compound cut or anything like that, you'll find that this stuff here all deviates quite a lot. And it's not even really truly square to the table itself. So it's nice that it's got the quick slide sort of feature, and it does clamp up super tight when you clamp stuff in there. But again, like, it's very difficult to set the degrees. The numbers on the degrees on the plate here is totally out to lunch. So we always set it up properly when we're doing it with like a actual digital angle finder. And then as you're pushing down into the material, you've got to be so gentle with it because you'll have a lot of deviation in the disc. And also I would say that all of this stuff is weak enough that this just twists if you actually push too hard on it. Yeah, you can sort of see it flexing right there. So, you know, if you're only doing, if you don't want a perfect precision cut, this thing's the way to go. It just cuts everything, and yeah, it's good for that. But as soon as you're trying to do precision stuff like the chassis, the frame that we built for the Pajero, not a chance. And also, it's a 15 amp circuit is what it calls for. It blows our 15 amp breaker all the damn time. Especially when we were cutting that frame, it was basically Nigel would stand at the breaker, I would cut something, and then we'd just keep flicking the breaker to keep it going. So, you know, maybe you need a 20 amp, but yeah, it's annoying for that. The one thing that I do like about this saw, cuts metal. I think that's about all I could honestly say about it that it does do. And it's cheap. So I would rate this at a 2 out of 10 for its tool review rating, because everything, yeah, I hate everything about it. So yeah, if it dies, we'll go buy a new saw and we'll get a decent one. But right now, you know, it just keeps on going. So that's what we're using. Anyway, that's your Tool Review Tuesday. I'm your biggest tool. Catch you in the next one.